lung, the pulmonary artery. So that is which side of the heart?
The right.
Right. Okay. So this is the right side, and that is pulmonary artery that goes to the lungs. Okay.
Pulmonary is on the right.
Pulmonary is on the right. Okay.
Okay.
What comes from the left?
Systemic.
Okay. What comes out from the right? From the left? Aorta. This big one here is the aorta.
The aorta comes off the left.
So the aorta is kind of behind.
Yeah, that's why you see the way I'm putting it.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Hey now.
And that's the one that goes out and curves, and that's what goes around.
Descending aorta.
Descend downwards. You may not see everything here. Okay. No, that's not the one. Okay. See that?
No, that's the descending aorta.
On this one here, you can see, look at that. Look at the size, look at how the aorta looks like. It's thick compared to the pulmonary. Make sense? When you open this, look at the difference. That is the aorta. Look at the aorta. It's thick. Why is it thick?
Got to pump to the rest of the body.
What makes it thick? Muscle. Which muscle? Smooth muscle. Okay. And look at this other one. That's the pulmonary. Goes to the lungs. Okay. So these two are arteries, but this is thick. This is smooth. So you can already tell that this is aorta. This is pulmonary. Okay. Now look at this part. What part is this?
The auricle.
That's the auricle, the ventricle. That's this one here. See this one here? Those are the ventricles, the auricles. Okay. Now, blood coming back from the lower part of the body will enter into the heart through where?
Inferior vena cava.
Vena cava. Which vena cava? Inferior vena cava. Blood coming from the upper extremities will enter into the heart from where?
Superior.
And all of them enter into which chamber?
Right.
So this is the right atrium. You see this one here? That is the superior vena cava. Down here is the inferior vena cava. These two will go to this one here. If you look at this one here, look. See that? That is the superior vena cava coming down. We have removed the heart from here to expose these blood vessels. So if we remove this heart, this is what you're going to see. So that's the superior vena cava. Okay, the inferior vena cava comes from down, and those two join together into
The heart.
into the heart. Which part of the heart?
Right atrium.
Right atrium. Okay. Make sense now? So you need to remind yourself about those little blood vessels there. But then we also talked about this part here. Trachea. Trachea is made of
Cartilage.
cartilage. Which cartilage?
Cricoid.
Hyaline.
Remember that. Okay. Hyalline.
Around the trachea?
This C-shaped rings. C-shaped rings. You see these C-shaped rings?
Those are the cricoid.
Okay. That is made of. Okay. Look at this one here. The trachea goes alongside another structure here. Which structure is this?
Esophagus.
This is the esophagus. And that's why when you are swallowing, there is that structure that protects food from going the wrong way.
Epiglottis.
Glorious. Okay. So this is the esophagus, and that is the trachea. If you carefully look on this one here, I don't think you are seeing on this one. Let's go on this one here. If you carefully look on this one here, at the end of the trachea, the upper part of the trachea, you got this is the thyroid, okay? And then that brings us to this part here. The same thing that you looked at on the model here is right here now. On the trachea will link up with the thyroid cartilage. Through where? Through the cricoid cartilage. That's like a connector. Okay, so number 28 is what?
Cricoid column.
Number 29?
Thyroid.
Thyroid, okay. And then 27?
Larynx.
Thyroid cartilage. You see, that's where this is the esophagus, this is the trachea, and that's where this one here blocks food when it's being swallowed. When food is coming from the pharynx, okay, when the food is coming from the pharynx, the food is coming from the buccal cavity or the oral cavity, this one will have to block that side because food is most likely want to go through here. but that's not the right place for food. So this will have to block it. Remind yourself of this name. Epicloris. So number 25 is? Epicloris. Okay. Good.